Hey everyone, I am so excited to show you guys what I bought thrifting in Adelaide. So yeah, it's been a couple weeks since I've been back. So welcome. But before we get started, I'm going to introduce myself. So hi, my name is Anastasia and my channel is about thrifting, sewing, crafty stuff, what's going on at the moment, a bit of travel, bit of everything, bit of life. So yeah. Okay. So first off, in Adelaide, on the first day I was there, I went to a couple Salvos locations and went to 3 stores, and I actually got one item at each store. I cannot remember the names of the suburbs these stores were in, so if I do, then I'll just put them on the screen as we go. I literally gasped when I saw this. Like, I've never found something like this in the thrift store before. This really like cottagecore little top. It'd be really cute with like a prairie skirt or bloomers, even denim. I can't wait to wear this one. This one was $4, I think, or $7. Under $10. And then the next one I went to, I found this amazing dress. Once I can get it like the right way. Yeah, it's this gorgeous, almost navy, not quite navy blue, a bit brighter than that, cobalt blue, with this burgundy velvet texture, like leaf pattern. It's backless and it's asymmetrical, so it sits really high up on the hip and just goes right down to almost the floor. It is stunning. I will try it on and I'll show you here as well. But this dress went out that same day, the lady told me, at the Salvos, and this one was about $14. This is actually, the materials of this is actually part silk, and it is by a South Australian fashion designer as well that's been around, since the 70s, 80s. Yeah, so the brand is called Razak, that's the tag, and it's 18% silk, 82% rayon, and the lining is polyester. I was so happy with that find. I can't wait to wear this out. And then at the third one, I found a pair of Lorna Jane activewear shorts. I've already worn these a heap of times, and these ones were $4, I think, as well, or $10. I know I keep getting the prices wrong, but they were cheap. So that's day 1 done, and then day 2 was in Victor Harbour. I have done a whole video dedicated to thrifting in Victor Harbour on my channel, so go have a look at that if you want to see a bit more in-depth info about thrifting in Victor Harbour. But otherwise, I'll show you what I got. There was a vintage store there I absolutely loved. It is called Found Coffee House. Yeah, it's literally a house with a cafe, and you go into all these different rooms, and it's got all these different setups. So one room has a community library that you can take a book, swap books, and then you have the vintage store in one room, and then you have another like sitting room, and yeah, it was really cool vibes. From that store, I got this jacket. It is from the brand Boo Radley, and I love it because it's such a good winter jacket. It is made 50% wool, and yeah, I just love the knitted collar, knitted cuffs, the knitted waistband that goes around it as well, and then on the elbows it has these patches. I'll give it a try on. Yeah, it's just really cool. This one was $50, which is pretty good, I reckon, for what it is. And from that same vintage store, I got this beanie. It is from Canada and it is wool as well. I just love the colours, the pattern, little tassels attached to it as well. A very fun winter beanie. I haven't been to the snow yet, so I'm saving it for that maybe. And then from the Salvos, I got this really cute cottagecore lingerie top. It is absolutely adorable. You can see the detailing with the lace and the little flower little things. And it's so cute. You could layer a long sleeve underneath this for winter. You could wear it with denim. You could wear it with skirts. Like, yeah, it is quite versatile actually. And that one definitely was $7. Alright. And then we're going to move on to my Savers haul. So I have never ever been to Savers before because in Queensland, they don't have a location there. They're only in Melbourne, Adelaide, and maybe a year or two ago they opened one in Sydney. So Savers, please open one in Brisbane. The first Savers location I went to two. I'll put the location on the screen here as well. So I went to two Savers locations. The first one I went to was on a Thursday night. I had never been to Savers before, never been to an op shop on a late night. Like, everything closes in Queensland at like between 2 to 5. So it is really hard if you're working during the day to then get somewhere to go shop, unless it's on the weekend. I was a bit disappointed in the first location I went to because I didn't find a lot. But then I looked back at all my footage and there was a couple things I could have snatched up. I think I was just so overtired that, yeah, my brain just wasn't braining. And not all op shops are open on the weekend either. Some are only open a couple of days during the week. So that's a bit frustrating. So it was really fun just to go on a Thursday night to a thrift store on a late night. So let me show you what I got. Okay, so I did get this black turtleneck top from Seed. And it is 100% cotton as well. It is so soft. And it was on my thrifting list to get this for winter as well. I think this one was about $14, so that was a win. The second Savers location I went to was actually on the last day I was there before I flew out, and that one was so good. I was actually a bit worried because being after the weekend and everyone going to the store that there wouldn't be much. But there was, and it was getting restocked as well at the same time that Monday morning I was there. But yeah, sometimes I've got to remind myself that what someone else is looking for is not the same as what I'm looking for. So there's always going to be something for everybody. I did do a separate video about thrifting at Savers for the first time, so go check that out on my channel after this video. I have washed everything, so the tags are not on the clothes still. I'll try to remember how much each of them were as well. First one was this little grey top. Just love the detail on the sleeve, the bottom, and the little rosette. I'm pretty sure this one was under $10. Normally I do not go for grey because I am a very sweaty person and I live in a hot climate. I sweat. So my underarms, I have to think about what I wear that day and make sure it suits the weather. But it was cute, so I was like, I'm going to take it. And maybe I'll wear it when it's cooler. Then I found this really cute 2000s style lace top. It is sheer at the back. It is just a really cute peachy pink. and yeah, a really cool top to go with like denim. I cannot remember how much this one was. I got this top. It was from Princess Highway. It is 100% cotton, and it's just this really lovely lilac-y colour, and it has this big Peter Pan collar, so it's just a long sleeve collared shirt. This one was $22 though. I saw the price when I was at the checkout and I was like, do I get it? Do I not? But I love it, so yeah, I got it. This one has to be in my top favourites. So it's this vest with a turtleneck. It is, I was so excited when I saw this. It's 10% cashmere and 90% merino wool. Like, are you kidding me? It is literally the softest thing ever. I'll put it on so you can see. It's got these really cute little pockets in the front, and then you can do this up so it's a high turtleneck. And it's just a really cute, like, you can wear it by itself or you can layer it. It's just so exciting. I can't remember how much that one was. I think it was about 15, maybe less actually. Yeah, the pricing is a bit weird sometimes because one item you think could be less and another item is way more than it should be. Yeah. Then also these I have gotten heaps of wear out of as well. Turn them the right side in. Just a pair of 3/4 sports leggings, and they have that pink and purple on the sides. Very cute Pilates outfit. And then I got this sports dress. It's really cool. I don't have anything like it. So it is from New Balance and it is red, and when it sits on me, it sits really nicely on the hip. So this bit accentuates my hip, and yeah, it just looks really, really nice and flattering. So I could wear this as is for like a tennis, or I can actually wear it as a casual outfit. Could layer underneath like a long sleeve for like a sporty look, maybe like ballet flats, like Puma flats that I've got. Yeah. I also didn't realise till it was too late that I could have signed up and gotten a discount as a new member. I had already checked out before I saw the sign. Sad. I think I spent about $150. So that's not too bad, but paying less is always better. On the Sunday I was there, I went to a town called Handorf in the Adelaide Hills, and the op shop that was there on Google Maps said it wasn't open, so I was quite disappointed. But then we turned up and we're walking through the main area. I saw that it was open. So yeah, of course I had to go have a look, and this is what I got. I've been wanting like a flare leg pants. I'm wanting to find a lot more of them. They're quite hard to find, especially ones that will fit a size 10 to 12 with, just because of how wide my hips and my thighs are. But I found these pants from Q. They are vintage. So if you can see on camera, they have like this really cool detail on the waistband, and yeah, finishes like that. And then they are a flared leg at the bottom. They are so flattering on, it's crazy. And then I got this hat. It is wool. That was a couple dollars, actually probably like $2. And then I saw this. I'm not usually a animal print or animal person, but this was really cute, I thought. It's a really cute, like, skinny scarf situation. In fact, all of these items I got at this store would work so well together. Even, wait for it, with this merino vest. All these items are going to look so good together. In fact, I might put it all together and just show you the look here. Okay, now we're on to the last little bit of this thrift haul video. One of the days in the morning, I went into Adelaide City. The Airbnb we were staying at was in Torrensville, so it was very close to the city centre. I did go check out my dead grandpa's vintage store. I had a look through. I tried a couple things on. I'll put some footage here as well of it. Again, I think I was just so tired that the whole store was just so overwhelming. There was so much. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that amount of stuff under one roof. Of just clothing, not just clothing as well, but lots of stuff there. It was really cool. Definitely worth checking out. I think you need like all day there. And I didn't have much time. I was on a time limit. Then on my walk in the city, I came across a Vinnie's store. And I'll show you what I got. These bright blue cargo pants. I just love the bright colour. They are really comfy. And I have already worn them for work. They're just a really nice, lightweight material. These ones were $5 as well. I got these two bangles. This one is like a silver metallic-y kind of finish. And then, yeah, this one's just a black and silver. Opens like that. Both of these were $5. This next one is one of my top finds. I saw this in the jewelry cabinet at the front and I made a beeline straight to it and said I must have that. It's this vintage like turquoise bracelet. This was $5. These go for like up to like $50, $60, $100 at a like an antique or a vintage jewelry market. $5. So happy with that one. And then I got another skinny scarf. I just love all the colours that's in it. And yeah, just a cute accessory for winter. This is the final part of the haul. So one of the days I was there, we stopped at some op shops on the way to a family event and I found two pairs of pants. The first one are these men's Adidas track pants. They got blue on the side. There's the logo. They're just a comfy wide leg. I think they're a men's size small. Definitely check out the men's section. And then I found these really cool from the Everlast brand. What is that? Looks like it has a stain. I think it was there before. Alright, anyway. Try to get it out. So they're an activewear pant. They are just not quite low-waisted, but mid-rise. And they are a flare. Again, I've been looking for flares. They just suit my body type so well. So this one was actually $3 at a Salvos. And then the Adidas ones were $15 and they were from a RSPCA. A couple of things that I got that are not clothes. So I'm going to take you with me and I'm going to show you. So my partner and I have been doing up our house and this is our lounge room. So we've put in this bookcase with a projector because there was no storage in here. And then on the opposite wall, we've started a gallery wall. And we got a couple of things in Adelaide to go on it. So it's pretty cool. Let me show you. So I got this print from the vintage store. It's a print of Paris. This one we got from the op shop in Handorf, and it's a tulip. That one actually goes with this one here from the same store in Handorf. It's a sunflower print. And then the best one was this vintage mirror from the vintage store in Victor Harbour. Like, just look at that detail. It's so pretty. That one was $50, which is such a good price for a vintage mirror. Like, they are so expensive. My partner also got a whole heap of clothes to update his wardrobe as well. The time that we went was change of season, so he got a lot of good winter stuff to add to his wardrobe. I think he actually got more than me. We had to get a suitcase for him. And yeah, with that vintage mirror, I'm so happy we got it back in one piece because we got it back in our carry-on. We put it under the seat of the plane, and yeah, it made it home in one piece, so yay. That was everything I got in my Adelaide haul. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.